Hello again and welcome to another video. Today we're looking at this March 2023 on a 23 plate Toyota Hilux double cab. This is the 2.8 D4-D 4-cylinder diesel engine, 208 PS, automatic gearbox, full service history. In fact, the last service was done at just over 4,000 miles in March this year. But there is also a receipt. The owner who bought it new, it's a one owner vehicle, also had an oil change done at 800 miles. I think he's just a bit old school and wanted almost like a running in oil service change. So he was very particular about the vehicle and he's looked after it really well. It's finished in burnt orange metallic, which is a really nice colour in the flesh. It really makes the black pop out against the orange. And we've added a few extras. The whole vehicle, as always, has been totally machine polished to bring the paintwork up. Now, if we come down to the front, you can see that there's a black spoiler bar on the front that was fitted by the previous owner. And we've now fitted the bonnet guard on the top to balance it out. We've also fitted the Toyota wind deflectors on the side, and we've got a roller shutter and bar at the back in black, which will show you tow bar, etc. We'll come to that. So for those of you who don't know much about these vehicles, they come with front and rear parking sensors. They've also got this year the 360 cameras. There's anti-collision, there's a radar. This badge at the front acts as a radar. You can see one of the cameras just below it. They've got lane assist, dynamic cruise control, yaw control. So if you don't indicate to change lanes, the steering will take over and pull you back into the middle of the white lines. That feature can be turned off for those of you that don't want that feature on. Now, if we come around the front of the vehicle, you can see there are no nasty chips. There are no scuffs to any of the trim. Just move all the way round. All the wheel arches have had a very good look around the vehicle, and if we come up onto the bonnet, there's no damage. You can see what a lovely shine we've got. Now he sold the vehicle because he's bought himself an M240i X-Drive, brand new one. So just a change of use. I think his wife wasn't too keen on driving such a big car. I think she's got her own car, but he wanted something different, and that's what he's gone for. So you can see it all in lovely condition up there, all on the roof. Let's just come back to the front now. I'll show you a view. So there we have it, and then we'll come down, just zoom in. You can see just how nice the vehicle is. This was a local car as well. Now, in fact, let's do this side first. So this shot I'm going to do now is looking down the side of the vehicle. Let's just steady myself. And this is a really good way of looking at all of the panels to see that they're all true. No damage, no previous damage, all in lovely condition. Let's move around to this side, the passenger side, and do the same. Slightly different reflection this side because of what's in the background, but yet again, all the panels, really nice condition. There we go. Let's just pull back out now. Now the other thing that we've fitted, in fact we fitted them about 25 minutes ago, is we've now fitted headlight protectors and tail light protectors. If I just come in, you'll see. Now, when we fit these, there's a really specific way of putting these on properly. You need to panel white or white with alcohol the headlight. There's a 3M tape on the back of these, so they can be taken off if you so wish. Just heat them up and they'll soften and you can take them off. But we then heat them up, line them up, push them on, and then as they cool down, they get a really good grip. So they're really solidly on there. They're not going anywhere. But they, for me, they just look like they should have been on there in the first place. If you look at all the colours of the trim, it sort of brings the grille at the front round to match the side bit. In fact, if we look at another vehicle over here that doesn't have them on, you'll see what I mean. In fact, we've got a white one next here, which we've put these on. That was the video we did before. So it all ties in quite nicely. The wheels are immaculate. In fact, the wheels only did about 800 miles because the car was fitted with another set of wheels, and they've been taken off and the originals have been put back on. Here we have the tail light covers. So that covers up quite a lot of the red that you would usually see on the side, which with the orange, is, for me, is a bit of a clash of colours, so much prefer the grey on there. Now, it's also been fitted with, now what was the name of this tow bar? I've got a receipt here. It was I can't remember, the name's on it actually. Tow Trust tow bar, which is very heavy duty. But I'll zoom in so you can, let's get that. There we go. In case you want to know what model it is. And it is also, I think it's 13 pin there as well. But a nice solid tow bar. Let's just zoom out. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention is this has got a Toyota roller shutter and bar, but most importantly, this is the later finish. Now, if I come in closer, you see this has got like a grainy sort of finish on it. Now, with the earlier ones, they're more the finish of the bar, and they go sort of, well, when you've got cleaning products on or you wash them over, they get like a sort of a rainbow effect on them. They sort of, they get stains on them, but this doesn't. So that's a really nice thing that it's got the later one on, because it will stay in this sort of condition a lot easier. It's less maintenance, basically. Now, Dan's going to come over and help me open the back. Now, Dan's going to pull the tailgate and let go of it, because we've also fitted a lift and damper kit. So basically, yeah, you can open that. That would be good, actually. Dan's just... Okay. There you go. So, we've got the damper fitted so that the tailgate will literally, rather than come crashing down, because they're about 25, 30 kilos, if we just let go of it, there we go, comes down nice and smoothly. But more so, we've got this, the lift kit. So this is a torsion bar, and it's held under tension. We fit it in the upright position, so when it comes down, it's under tension. So when you go to lift it, you can literally just lift it with your fingers and close it. So it's very, very light. The Toyota underrail bed liner. And if we look, these are all the areas to check. There's no nasty scratches. It's not been used for anything. I think all the tow bar was used for was for a bike rack. So it's had just, you know, personal use. There's no VAT on this vehicle. It wasn't a company vehicle. It was a private vehicle. So I'll let you close that up, Dan, as I walk round. We've got the black side steps as well. Again, the wheels, immaculate. There's nothing on the wheels. Let's just pan out. There we go. And that's the view from the driver's side. Dan, what we'll do next, we'll open the bonnet up. So we're going to take a look under the bonnet now. Oh, I've opened the fuel flap. So the bonnet is the inner one here. The one I pulled first was actually the fuel flap. And then these buttons, just while we're here, this is the preheat button. So if you've got very cold weather, you can press that button and it'll idle faster and warm the car up. Parking sensors, this is to use the 360 cameras at the front and the sides. And that's a DPF clean button. Incidentally, when they do a DPF clean on these vehicles, there's a little graph that comes up on the dash and it shows that it's doing a DPF clean, which is a really nice feature. So you know that your DPF's cleaned itself out. There you have a really nice clean engine bay, all under the bonnet, look, really nice and clean. It's all been done very carefully with hand. There's 2 days preparation almost in these vehicles, putting all the bits on, the wet work, washing them down, and the machine polishing, cleaning all of the wheel arches thoroughly. The wheels are cleaned all the way to the back. I mean, you know, if you had to have a vehicle detailed to this level, you'd be looking at £500–600. No one's going to spend a day and a half using all their products, electricity, power tools, and do it for any less. There you have it. Right, let's take a look inside now. So also we've got keyless entry, so I've got the key in my pocket. We can lock the vehicle by pressing it, unlock the vehicle. Now I've photographed all of the door cards, but you'll see they're immaculate, there's no marks. All of the dual seal covers have still got the little rubber bit around the outside, which I'm pointing that out because they usually break off, basically. Seats, the perforated leather seats, lovely condition. These little dents, because I've been leaning in with my elbow, so they come out after a few minutes. But again, the seats got these really strong handles for getting in. We've got a chiller glove box there. There's a little air vent in here, so the aircon runs in there. We've got the alloy wheel, locking nut, the books for the car. Oh, cup holders both sides. And on the autos, you get 2 cup holders at the front. You've got your auto transmission. And we've got a 100-watt, 220-volt, I think it is, 2-pin plug in there. So let's just give you a little look around here. And then you've got a 12-volt socket down here, heated seats, dual climate control, airbags, auto dimming mirror, SOS feature on the top, and rear door card. Again, I photographed all these so you can have a closer look. They're all immaculate, no damage, no scuffs or damage in here. And again, if you look through the photographs, you'll notice that these seats pop up and then a little this strap, that's the word I was looking for, tags around the headrest there. We've got heated rear seats. And then these little clips here for hanging your carrier bags on, really handy. Center armrest, Isofix. And for the seats that need tethering at the top, so you've got your Isofix down here. This is the tethering point, goes through the back here. And there's if I come over the top, there's a locking bit there. You hook there's usually like a clasp that you lock onto that bit there to hold the seat in place. It's been a long day, and we all want to go and watch the England game. Or maybe we don't, but we'll watch it anyway. Rear door cover. Again, immaculate door seals. And this seat pops up separately. I think you have to lift the other side first. So that side lifts up, you'll see in the pictures, and this one separately. Again, all of the back of the seats, really nice condition. So I'm trying to do this without rushing, but I am under a little bit of pressure. Okay, and then onto the driver's door. Let's open this one up. And you can see the door card again, lovely condition. Now at this age, they changed the JBL sound system, but to me, it doesn't sound any different. It is still a really good sound system. We've got electric folding mirrors, all the window switches here, central locking. We've got an electric seat for the driver. Of course, there's airbags on the sides of the seats and at the front of the vehicle, the side of the vehicle. They're everywhere on these vehicles nowadays. All of the seats in really nice condition. Look, there's no wear at all. No scratches. All of the handbrake, center armrest, the steering wheel, all in really nice condition. So let's jump it into the vehicle because I need a rest. Got this really handy handle for getting in and out because they're quite high up, these vehicles. Now, have I got the key? Yes. That's always a good start. So, the mileage, let's show you the mileage. 6,502, there you go. Now down here we've got the cruise control, and then we've got a couple of buttons here. This one here is for the adaptive cruise. This is for lane departure or lane assist. If I press the lane assist one, there you go, lane departure, your assist is turned off. And then if we put the cruise control on, radar ready, and then by pressing the car picture that you saw there, we can adjust just how close or far away from the car in front we want to be. Now also using the buttons on this side, if we scroll, oh my back, down, you've got these different windows for economy, etc. That shows you where the wheels are pointing, speed, and there's AdBlue. Always remember, don't let the AdBlue run out, but also don't keep topping it up when it's half full. Let it go down because there's a sell by date, or there's an expiry date, I should say, for AdBlue, and you want to keep it nice and fresh. Now if we go into settings here, lane departure awareness, your assist off, that's where you can turn it on by pressing the button in the center. As you can see, we've got the sensitivity, sway warning, etc. And then this is the anti-collision. I forget what PCS stands for. You can adjust the sensitivity to that. This is road speed awareness, so that it tells you the speed of the road with this symbol. And you can get it to notify you if you click into it by either something flashing on the dash, or you can have visual and audio, or just visual. So it'll ding when you change from like a 50 to a 40, for example. And then you've got the dynamic radar cruise control with road speed awareness. So what that means is basically when the road speed changes, the symbol that shows you the speed that you're doing will show the speed of the road, and you just press set and it will automatically set it to the speed limit of the road. Okay, if we come down here, we've got our four-wheel drive. We've also got a diff lock down here and a hill descent, heated seats, and that turns the stop start off. You can turn the traction control off. We've got two 12 volts. We've got a USB and an auxiliary port there. The USB port you need for Apple Android and, let's just change this window, Apple Android and Apple CarPlay. So when you plug your phone in, you go to menu and you will see Apple CarPlay will come up here, and you click on there and all the features of Apple CarPlay or Android will come up on the screen. There are pictures of that amongst the photos, so you can see we've got auto, so we've got dual climate down here. So this changed from single climate on the earlier 2021 model, and so we can synchronize the temperatures, aircon, auto, or turn it off. You can change the air, etc. They do recommend a lot of people with four-wheel drives every now and then, just for a short time, just putting it into high four-wheel drive, just for like 30 seconds, take it out. And what it does, it just makes the solenoid work. So the next thing I'm going to show you is menu setup. In here, as you can see, there's your Apple. Ooh, we're a bit out of focus. Again, I have taken pictures. It's quite bright in here. Apple CarPlay, and you can change colour of the screen, units, etc. Let's come out of there. Right, so this camera button down here. So we're in drive or park at the moment. So this is using now the front camera. We've got the 360 camera on the left. If you select auto, what that will do is at low speeds, this camera will automatically pop up on the screen. So when you drop to like maybe 3 or 4 miles an hour, this automatically pops up. Now you can also change, is it gonna give, I'm not in gear, am I? So, oh, I've got the handbrake on as well. Yeah, I think, I'll worry about that later. Oh, so the other view, nearly forgot. So there's that first view. Press the button again, and then that gives you a view, as it shows you here, looking from the front wheels forward. So basically from underneath the wing mirrors, looking forward. If we put the vehicle in reverse, we've got either reverse camera, which we can change all these settings here. This line will help you link up the tow bar, or we can put it on surround view and this view at the same time. We've then got our eco and power button, and then when we go down into drive, you must remember to keep it on the left, because on the right is sport, and if you select sport, look, it throws it into fourth. So if you're in 6th gear, you put it in fourth, it is going to drop straight down to fourth, and then you can knock it through the gears. You've got a 6-speed gearbox. If you put it into eco, that will come up on the top of the dash here, and that will hold the vehicle in an economy setting. Let's just get rid of that window. So it's a little bit flatter on the throttle. If you put it in power, it'll surge forward. It really does make a difference putting in power, but you very rarely need it, to be honest with you. So I think we've pretty much covered everything in here. We've got a little SOS light up here. We've got interior lighting for the door, and lighting on the top here. I think we've covered everything. Yeah. So we'll turn it off because it's quite noisy in the showroom. We'll jump out. Now, if you didn't already know, these vehicles come with a 3-year warranty at this age, extendable up to 10 years or 100,000 miles. So essentially what that means is, for the first 3 years, you need to get the vehicle serviced every sort of 10,000 miles, 12 months. There's a little bit of flexibility in that. They're not over stringent, but you need to get it done. But in the first 3 years, it can be done by an independent garage, as long as it's done, everything's done that needs to be done. After that, if you go back to Toyota, each year they will upgrade, extend your warranty for a further year, and they'll do this year by year up to a maximum of 10 years from new or 100,000 miles. So you can't really beat that, can you? A 10-year, 100,000 mile warranty if you service it with Toyota after those first 3 years, or from the very beginning. This has all been serviced with Toyota. As I said, the first service, so we've got I pulled this out earlier because this is with the TOWBAR, and there's an invoice in here. Where is it? So this oil, oh, it's out of focus. This was an oil change, and if we look down here, it was done at 778 miles. What's the date on that? 10th of the 5th, 23. When he got it, some invoice for a nut there, just wheel tracking, etc. And then it was serviced at 4,626 in March this year. So this vehicle's all ready to go. As I say, one owner from new, 0 former keepers. And it's here now and ready. So thank you for taking the time to watch the video. Enjoy the football if you're just about to watch it. It's Saturday today and they're just about to play. And we hope to speak to you soon. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye now.